Welcome to Mountain Brook Farm. My name is Wade Belter, and I would like to talk to you about Mountain Brook Rocket, a Holland Lop buck that is 2 months and 23 days old. He is out of the dam Mountain Brook, Iceland, who is a black frosty Holland Lop doe, and the sire tailor-made Jebediah, who is a possible Vienna Carrier chocolate silver marten Holland Lop buck. So here is Rocket, and I have him on his back so we can take a look at his hind feet, which were a little narrow and a little pointed out, but they weren't that bad. Let me go through and read what Netherland Dwarf has to say about Silver Marten, because the Holland Lop breed does not acknowledge the color. Silver Marten in the Netherland Dwarf breed would be either black, blue, chocolate, or lilac. The surface color of the head outside of the ears, front of forefeet, outside of the hind feet, and the top and sides of the body are to be of the surface and undercolor as described in the respective self varieties, which would be black, blue, chocolate, or lilac, etc. The nostrils, eye circles, jowls, inside of the ears, triangle collar, back of the forefeet, inside the hind feet and legs, belly and underside of the tail are to be silver white in color. Prominent silver white guard hairs are to be evenly distributed around the chest, sides, and lower hindquarters. The eye color is to be described as the respective self varieties, so the appropriate color for dilute and for black and chocolate. Black Silver Marten is part of the tan pattern varieties, and Netherland Dwarf does something interesting where they acknowledge sable marten and smoke pearl marten into their acknowledgement, where the Holland Lop breed only acknowledges black otter, chocolate otter, stuff like that, all the various otters. The Holland Lop breed does not acknowledge black silver marten, and I don't understand that, but they don't. So this young buck, Rocket, his dam is a frosty, and his sire is a chocolate silver marten Holland Lop. You can see how, even though it's in the tan group, black silver marten kind of resembles a gouty. So there are just so many different varieties that you could breed this young buck to, or I mean, just working with the silver marten variety of Holland Lop. There's a lot of breeding options. The chinchilla gene is at hand, so you could the breeding to Japanese Harleys or magpies are all an option, and your chinchillas, and being that it's kind of in that complementary to a gouty, your chinchillas, your chestnuts, there's quite a few options of what you can breed to. But what's interesting is how Netherland Dwarf approaches sable. They have sable marten and smoke pearl marten, in addition to silver marten, acknowledged in the tan varieties, along with all the otter tan patterns. And the sire of this buck is tailor-made Jebediah, who is a chocolate silver marten. So chocolate, anything chocolate. Okay, so back to what's going on in this video. Looks like I'm just trying to square this young buck up and get him to lift and rise up into his front feet. Again, this takes an enormous amount of muscle development and strength. So sometimes it boils down to maturity and developmental stages in the rabbit's growth before they're able to actually pose. It could be quite frustrating for both the rabbit, for sure, and the handler when you're working on posing. So just take everything in very small steps, and just try for the easiest thing. They get stronger. The stronger they get, the more they can stand up into the job. And every one of them has a different conformation. For the remaining video footage here, I practice just getting Rocket to sit squarely and not rest his forehand on his hind feet, his hind quarter. I'm just trying to get him to stand up on his forehand and keep his feet apart, and to rise. I hope you enjoyed our video of Mountain Brook Rocket, our possible Vienna Carrier Black Silver Marten Holland Lop buck. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.